Ahoy there and welcome back to another version of Pirate Tales. Today I got a real special story I'd like to share with you. It's one near and dear to me heart. It's called Roger the Jolly Pirate. It'd be written by Brett Hellquist, a good fine gent who leads us on a tale about this wonderful pirate of mine. His name is Roger. Let's hear a little more about what this story is all about. It says here, before anyone had heard of Blackbeard, Long John Silver, or Calico Jack, there was a pirate named Roger. Roger the Jolly Pirate. Roger was a lousy pirate. He couldn't tell the starboard from the larboard, the windward from the leeward, or the mizzen from the main. In fact, if you look at this picture here, he couldn't even read a map. What kind of pirate is that? He smiled instead of scowling, and he grinned instead of growling. He always had a yarn to tell or a sea shanty to sing, and he had never struck fear in any of the sailors' hearts. His shipmates, well, they called him Jolly Roger. They didn't mean it nicely. He looks like a happy fella. Looks like somebody I like to call a friend. But the rest of the crew, they're not too impressed with that. Because, you see, when there was serious pirating to be done, and the other pirates never wanted Jolly Roger around, if they planned to board an enemy vessel, make a prisoner walk the plank, or bury stolen treasure, they always sent Jolly Roger to the ship's hold, and that didn't make Jolly Roger very jolly at all. Say it with me, aww. Poor guy. The pirates on Jolly Roger's ship were the terror of the high seas. Merchant ships fled at the sight of them. Sailors surrendered without a fight. There was only one enemy worthy of their scalps. He was known as the Admiral. Ooh. The Admiral had vowed to bring every pirate to justice, and at last the day came when he and his sailors attacked Roger's ship. Jolly Roger, of course, well, he was sent below. Up above, the battle began. Below, Jolly Roger sat wishing he could think of something, anything that could make the other pirates like him. Then he had a wonderful idea. Aha! See, there's an aha moment. He decided he would bake a cake. In the hold, Roger spotted something that looked like a big iron pot. So he took his shoe and scooped out some flour. Found a little bit of salted pork. Took a sock full of anchovies, dumping it in. A little bit of grog to the mix. A handful of raisins. And mixed it all together in a big black pot. And gave it a nice big stir. Does that look like a pot to you? I'm starting to think that Roger doesn't know how to cook either. That's disgusting. Blech. On the deck, the cannons boomed and blazed. The pirates bravely fought the Admiral's men from port to starboard, from stem to stern. But the pirates, they were outnumbered. As the pirate captain watched the Admiral stride across the deck with his sword held high, he could see all was lost. He was prepared to surrender. In the dim light of the hold, Jolly Roger found a wick and attached it to the pot he had chosen, struck a match, and sat back, waiting for his cake to bake. He didn't expect what happened next. In fact, nobody did. Roger and his wonderful pot and cake mix was blown to smithereens all over the place. In fact, if you look here, he even has a holy sock. Jolly Roger was blown straight through the deck and right into the middle of the battle. He was covered in flour, spotted with soot, and was shrieking in terror. Ah! The Admiral's men had never seen anything like it. "A ghost!" yelped one. "A skeleton!" screamed another. The Admiral himself gave the order. "Abandon ship!" Jolly Roger was awfully sorry about his cake. He tried to explain, but nobody would listen. They were too busy cheering. Jolly Roger still couldn't tell the starboard from the larboard, the windward from the leeward, or the mizzen from the main. But his shipmates didn't care. In fact, they soon made a special flag in his honor. Soon, other pirates began flying this flag, and it struck fear in the hearts across the 7 seas. I bet you know what that was called. That's right. The Jolly Roger. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on today's episode of Pirate Tales. Looking forward to sharing yet another book with you coming up soon.